everybody, Michelle with Creative Operation. I have come on today. I just wanted to show you a quick little project that I did. So this morning I got up and I had to do my bills, and I ended up with, we get all of these, mail envelopes, and we get envelopes that come in to send things back and all that, and half the time I don't even use them. They just go in the recycle bin. And today when I opened up my mail, I get these specific envelopes that have these huge windows in them. Now the envelope is a regular, kind of long size envelope. You can see that here's the opening here. I got an idea with it, and so I just kind of went to town with it with what I had in my stash. So what I ended up doing was kind of creating this kind of giant library pocket using the window of the envelope and covering it with some pattern paper that I had out that I was practicing doing some stuff with, and thought this turned out really cute. So I thought, well, I'll come on the camera and I'll show you real quick how I did. Again, this is the back side of it. Now you can see this is kind of half the envelope here. So what I ended up doing was I kind of measured on this window how far from the edge this was. It was about 3/4 of an inch. So I measured over 3/4 of an inch, and then I added a 1/2 inch and I cut it off. And then I used that 1/2 inch piece to just fold over and complete the envelope. So it makes a nice pocket. So I thought, well, what was I going to do with this? Well, when I was looking at my stuff, I thought, well, this would be a cute library pocket. So I ended up taking a piece of paper. I'm going to show you how I did this, and cutting out the window, and then I just decorated it and made this cute pocket. And I have this little insert that goes in there like that, and this is what it looks like without anything in it. So I thought this would be just really a fun addition to a journal, junk journal kind of thing. This could be a card. If you cover the back, you could totally make it into a card. I mean, there's so many options that you could do with this. So so the paper, you're gonna love this. Okay, so this is K & Company, and this is like really old, and I'm looking at the package trying to figure it out. 2011. I found this at the Goodwill, and you can see someone had taped a whole bunch of papers together and literally just covered the cover with packing tape. So I had to kind of dig into it to get into it. But this was a full pack, K & Company, again, 2011. So I had this out. I was playing with it. I love the colors in here because they're just so vibrant. Let me kind of flip through. You guys remember this, right? Super vibrant paper, and this is perfect for doing this kind of thing, junk journaling and stuff like that. It just has all these beautiful colors and all these beautiful images, and I was super excited to find it. So I used this paper here. So let me kind of go through the steps with you. I'll show you how I created one. I'm going to use this one. So again, this was a long envelope that one of my bills came in. Big window. So the window itself is like 3 by 4 1/4. So 3 tall by 4 1/4 wide. It's pretty big. So about 3/4 of an inch in. So I measured 3/4 of an inch and then added 1/2 inch, cut the envelope off, and then just created a tab, folded it to the back to finish off that end. Okay, so kind of made it symmetrical. All right. So then when I measured this, when it was all said and done, it was about 5 3/4 across by 4 1/8 tall. So I cut a piece of paper that same size, and then I used my frame punch board from We Are Memory Keepers. I set it at 3/4 of an inch, and I punched all the way around. Okay, so that's where these holes came from. Then what you're going to do is take a craft knife and your ruler, and then I'm just going to cut that piece in the middle out. So I'm just going to line up those edges. I don't know about you guys that have this punch board, but I do not have luck using it to cut this out. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong with it, but it just seems like it just never lines up right. So I decided that I'll just use it as the punch, and then I'm just gonna hand trim the inserts out. So I don't know if there's a trick I'm not doing right, but every time I try, I don't quite get it right, and it messes up my frame. So I don't like to use it. So I'm just gonna cut this out. Now I can use this for another project or something. I can make it into a tag or whatever. So I'm going to put that off to the side for now though, and then I'm going to get this out of the way, and I'm going to grab the envelope, and then I literally just glued it to the front. So we're going to just do that. Now I am going to put glue on the actual envelope itself so that I know exactly where the glue is going And I really don't want to get any on the window because I don't want it to smear around. So I just put glue all the way around. And then we'll go ahead and just lay this over the top. Okay, almost covers everything perfectly. Now at this point, you can ink and do all the things if you want to. I'm gonna leave it just for now, just for kind of purposes of the tutorial. Then the next thing I did was I cut a piece of paper. Now this is the same paper, I just used the opposite side for inside the envelope because I wanted that to be pretty. So I ended up, because of the size of this, I cut this paper 5.5 wide by, did I do that right? No, I did not. I cut it at 5 5/8 wide by 5.5 tall. So I rounded the wrong corner, but that's okay. That's going to be inside, so nobody's going to see that. So rounded the top corners here, and then I'm going to put this in the pocket. Get that out of the way, like so. And that will raise up higher than that envelope, and that's what kind of creates that library card kind of feel. Then I just went back behind here, and again, this is going to be glued down inside of a journal, on a journal page, so I'm not super concerned at this point about how it looks on the outside, okay, on the back. I just want to glue that down so it won't come out, and then that's it. And so then what I ended up doing was I dug through my stuff, and I did have in my stash this 49 and Market Plum Grove Ephemera Bits paper collection. I had the bits, so I've got a whole bunch of them. I just kind of put them in this tray so I could look at them, and I picked out a few things that I thought I would decorate it with. So like for this one, this was a flower piece that I cut, and then I just put one piece there, one piece here. I layered one of the tickets here, and then a butterfly in the corner, and I just thought it decorated it so pretty. So on this one, I cut out, there was a wreath, and there was a bigger one that I'll show you. I took the smaller one, but I just basically just cut it straight so that I could put it kind of in the corner down here, like so. And that's what's going to kind of cover a little bit of that pocket. So you're still going to get the peek through with whatever you decide to put in here. And then I just layered this little tag that came with it, this little ticket, and then this butterfly. And I think I'm just going to put that right there. And I'm just going to put a little glue on the paper here. And I'm doing this really quick so I could show you this tutorial. And then I just decorated, that's it. So you can put anything in there that you want, and you have a cute little addition for any of your junk journals that you might want to create just by using the envelope. So this is my little quickie tutorial using envelope windows for a library pocket. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you again soon with more tutorials. Have a great day and stay crafty. Bye-bye.